Yeah.
Just kind of looking at me.
Oh my goodness.
But not doing much.
I would have peed my pants. Hey guys, since today is Halloween, I thought I would do a Halloween ghost-related paranormal activity storytime video. I briefly kind of talked about the topic of ghosts in my last Q&A because in one of the videos I posted, one of you guys said that like it looked like there were these orbs floating around me in the background, and I kind of talked about how I have had some experiences with ghosts. My mom has also had experience. She's actually seen a ghost before, and I'm gonna be FaceTiming her in this video so she can tell you guys for herself. Like, this is all legit. I'm not making any of this up. But I wanted to tell you 3 stories in particular that are related to ghosts or spirits or whatever you want to call them. So the first story I wanted to talk about was when my mom and I were in Hawaii. This was about, oh my goodness, I don't even know, maybe 10 years ago. Like, it was a long time ago. I was pretty young. I think I was around 12, 13, 14, maybe 15. And we visited this place where I believe some kind of war took place. But basically what it was this cliff area that you could go up. One army ran off hundreds and probably thousands of people off of the cliff. So they kind of came in and just ran everyone off the cliff. And like already just being in that area I just felt really sad. I don't know, like it was just this overwhelming sadness just being in that area. And after we were there for about 10 or 15-ish minutes, I think it was my mom that mentioned it to me first, but there was this like little cave area in the side of another cliff. Really, really small, honestly, just probably the size of this area. And my mom told me that she felt like there was a woman in the cave. And I'm not even kidding. Literally like a minute before she said that to me, it was almost like I saw it. Like I had this image in my head of a woman and her kid. I think it was a daughter. I don't really remember too clearly, but it was a woman kind of like sheltering her kid in that little hole there. Vivid image of it. I don't even know what it was. Like it wasn't like, oh, I feel like there was like a mom sitting in that cave. Like it's like, I could see it. Like I could see her just crying, like trying to protect her child. And I told my mom this, and my mom was like, that is the exact same thing that like I saw or felt or whatever. It's not like she knew that I knew that and I didn't know that she knew that. Like it was just, I don't even know. Like, what are the chances of that? Could be a coincidence. I don't think it was, especially just how vividly I saw it and how she described like the mom and her kid the exact same way that I saw it. I just don't think that 2 people can have like a random thought like that. So I feel like there was some sort of like paranormal factor in us seeing that because, I don't know. It was weird. It was very strange, and that was like the first time anything like that happened to me. But the second story is way more extreme than that, and it didn't happen to me personally. This next story is something that happened to my mom when she was a lot younger. I'm gonna try and FaceTime her and see if she can tell you guys what happened because I want it to come from her. Hi!
Hi!
This is my mom! So I'm filming a video right now on ghosts, and I talked about, remember that time, I can't remember if it was Hawaii or here, I'm gonna point you this way, when we saw like we pictured the mom and her kid in that cave, remember that?
Oh my gosh.
I know, yeah. So I was trying to explain it. Like it's hard to explain because it wasn't like we saw it, but we like imagined or pictured or like visualized the same. Yeah.
And she was protecting her.
Yeah, she was, yeah, see, I told you.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I know.
Oh, yeah, oh my gosh, and we started crying.
I know.
So sad.
I know.
She was desperately
trying to protect her kid, I know.
Aww.
So I already talked about that, but I wanted you, from your point of view, to talk about, remember that time that you told me that you were staying in that like old kind of hotel and you saw the lumberjack?
Yeah, I woke up, I was actually asleep.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I literally saw this lumberjack, this man, standing over the bed.
Yeah.
Just kind of looking at me.
Oh my goodness.
But not doing much.
I would have peed my pants.
And he was wearing one of those lumberjack, kind of the check shirts.
Yeah, those like flannel, yeah.
Style, and he was really tall, and it freaked me out. Like,
yeah.
I buried myself under the covers, but it's funny. I didn't think he was gonna, like, he wasn't out to hurt.
Yeah.
He kind of stayed there, but I literally put my head under the covers and slept after that. I was terrified. I didn't want to move even. I couldn't get up. I thought there was this person standing there.
Oh my goodness.
Terrifying. Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh my goodness. And then didn't you say that like the next morning you told the concierge or the person working at the hotel?
It was like a little lodge, and then you could have coffee or a little whatever downstairs. And I was talking about this, and I said to someone, because they said, "Oh, how did you sleep?" And I said, "Actually, horribly. It was terribly because I thought, oh my goodness." And I mentioned, I didn't really right away say too much because I thought they'd think I was crazy. Yeah. And I said, I thought I saw something. It was I had a spooky night, and she kind of looked at me and was quiet, and I just said, it was this. And then I told her more. Yeah. And then she goes, "Oh, that's really," she kind of got quiet. She said it's really weird because actually a lumberjack died. That I don't know how it was. Either there or like right next to this lodge, he had died.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a number of years ago he died, and I guess maybe other people
have seen. Yeah.
But it was weird. It was even in the room before that happened. Like it just felt really crowded.
Yeah.
You know what it was?
Yeah.
And I didn't think anything. You go to bed and then you see this. Yeah. Big guy.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know what I would have done.
I've never been so scared. I slept under covers. Like I just buried myself.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep you on the phone for a second because the third story you also know about, and like I want your opinion on it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about it too in detail, but a lot of you guys have kind of been asking why Andre moved out of his last place. And I'm not going to talk about I literally can't because it was a recent thing that happened. So I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to name names. I'm not going to give specific details. But I wanted to have your input of just as soon as this was literally he rented the place, and the first time my mom ever came into the place to see it, remember what you said? You went into the place and you were like, it feels like something's here. And this was before we knew anything. But what did you say? You were like...
Well, I did. I said it was, and it was sad.
Yeah.
I just felt you walked into that place, and even though, I don't know what I can say, but even though it was really, it's open and big room, it felt really heavy and sad. Yeah. And, exactly. Well, I even thought maybe there was someone hiding.
I know. It felt like there was someone else there.
Yeah. It felt like you were being watched, actually. Yeah. It felt like someone maybe... I was like, you don't think something really weird, so you think, oh, is there maybe camera? You felt like you were being watched. And I guess we can't say more, but...
No.
Until it's resolved.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to talk about it a bit more, but I'll let you go now. You can go have dinner or whatever.
Yuki.
Aw, Yuki.
Yuki's down in the corner. Can you swear? Is he?
Where is he? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Aw, bye, Yuki.
Down in the corner saying hi. Say hello.
Look at him. Bye, Yuki.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about it, but like I said, I'm not gonna give any details because I really don't feel comfortable sharing too much about it. When Andre moved here from Toronto, he didn't move into this place right away. He moved into another apartment and he was there for a few months, but as soon as we moved in, knowing what I know now, it all makes so much sense because literally as soon as I went into that apartment, like my mom said, it just felt like there was someone there. I don't know. And it was a spacious, the rooms were big, well laid out place, but it just felt like you weren't alone, And it got worse after I found out what happened. But the entire time that I was there, I just felt like someone was watching me. And it got to the point too, when I'd have a shower there, like I couldn't wash my face and close my eyes because I was so scared that as soon as I got the water out of my eyes and like opened my eyes that there would be someone there. And even like washing my face in the sink, it would give me anxiety to do because I felt like as soon as I looked up, there would be someone in the room, and it was just, it was really, really creepy. And like I couldn't go into the closet by myself because I just felt so uncomfortable. Near the end, like I wouldn't even go in a different room than Andre at night. Even when he was like live streaming, I'd put like a little pillow on the floor in the room or like right outside the room, so I was like really close to him. I'll tell you guys just briefly what did happen, but basically he moved into this place, and about a month later we found out that someone had died there. And it wasn't like they died there a long time ago, it was quite recently. We found out like a really weird way. There's way more details to it. It's pretty complicated. Like I said, I don't feel comfortable talking about it right now. Maybe down the line, me and him will make a video together more in depth about it, but I kind of just wanted to include a little bit about it in this video because it definitely has something to do with like paranormal activity and ghosts and stuff. I never saw anything in the apartment. We did hear noises and stuff, but I mean, I hear noises here too, so I don't know if the noises were because of that or if they were just random noises. Oh, actually, there was one time where it was in the bedroom. Andre and I were like just getting into bed, and he like leaned down beside the bed on his side of the bed, and I think he was like picking something up off the floor, and he like freaked out for a second there. Like he freaked out and was like, "Did you hear that?" And I was like, "Hear what?" And as I guess he leaned down, like he heard a man talking, but he said it was like as though they were talking like right there. Like it wasn't like he heard a voice in the apartment next to us or anything like that. He said that it sounded like there was literally like someone there talking. I mean, I don't really know if he believes in ghosts and stuff. Probably not as much as I do, so that didn't freak him out too much. I mean, he was scared in the moment, but he got over it. If that happened to me, I would have like been freaking out for months. That is going to be it for this story time video. Let me know what you guys thought of it, and if you guys have any experiences with ghosts or spirits, paranormal activity, aliens, anything. Let me know your stories in the comments. I would love to read them. And I hope you guys have had an awesome Halloween so far, and I hope you guys have an awesome Halloween night, since I will be uploading this Halloween during the daytime. And please, 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 all of you, be safe tonight. If you're going out trick-or-treating, whatever you're doing tonight, just remember to stay safe. And yeah, I hope you guys have had an awesome day so far, and I will see you guys next time.